All right, hello everybody, YouTube and Twitch. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the Foxtrot Tournament 2023. I am joined once again by Amara, Burbs, and Marta. How are you guys doing?
Hello.
Hello.
So we are today playing Monster Prom. So this could be a potential points. This could be a horrible disaster. So we have not played this game. We've played a little. Well, I've played a little, but that's about all.
I played a little because I was curious because the workshop mods for this were questionable.
Oh, good.
I am still a monster virgin.
That's one way to put it.
So to add. Okay. To join, the ID to join is 524. There you go. 524 is the number. Mara's number 2.
Yeah.
Right, everyone in. Baz is number 3 and Mara's number 4. And so the way the point system is going to work in this game is if you get a date, you get 5 points. That's it. There's no second or third place in this game because it's all about just getting a date. So we get to pick our characters and we get to choose of course, the most traditional thing as well is you've got to choose your pronouns.
Nice.
Okay.
How long do you get the game to be?
I don't know. Do you want it to last 2
let's-
hours or do you want an hour and a half?
Let's do a short game.
Spooky High School, the sweetest years of our lives. Oh god, I can already see where this is going. Back then, we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always bring the wind to live the life to the fullest. While a wild journey to discover who we really are. We get to choose a character. Yeah. My name is Foxtrot. Why am I doing this on the mouse? I have a keyboard. I'm a fucking idiot. And I'm a he.
Hee hee.
Yes, indeed, he. Ramona. Where to? Who are you?
Oh lord, how does this work?
Right, who's
Where is my mouse?
like I can select am I player 2?
Apparently then, yeah.
Who is she? Who is you really?
But I joined 4th.
I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's fine. My name is Mortimer. How do you identify? Do you identify as a she? She. Player
Still not
3.
me?
That must be Burbs.
Brian. Yeah, it's close enough to Bob. Brian.
Oh lord.
Alright, and he's he, and then red. There you go. Amari? That's so close.
Yeah.
That's so weird. How do you identify? She.
Here we go.
Sure.
Okay. And we had experience the ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. Remember it clearly, 2 weeks left, and as fascinated with our dream, my prom dates were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Valembant, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was cute as she was genocidal. Okay, that guy just came, apparently. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for the destruction and love of fire. Scott Howe, a werewolf athlete who was compensated for his rather small brain for his stupidly huge heart. Aww. Liam de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was really lovable dork.
Yay!
Polygeist. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Polygeist.
Hey Jeff.
Your name is fucking Polygeist. Are you fucking kidding me? Polygeist is an insatiable hunger for all things the wrong things. And Vera O'Brien, a mean self-loving gorgon with a merciless sense for business. It's clear, it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 2 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 2 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I always said, we're young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupid pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways. Worry not, no more. They're used to our PhD in bullshit to diagnose what kind of deviant sicko you are. Don't fucking identify me, gay. Don't fucking king shame me. Monster Prom's stupid prom quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into characteristic stats. This way, each of you will be able to start having the stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Okay. Democracy is just broken. What would be the best way to choosing the leaders of the modern society? You put all the candidates in an empty room over the wall. Whoever kills the bear comes up by accident. Yes.
Um.
Mark voted for yes. That's what Martin's voted for. Mark, your turn to pick.
I know. I'm reading all the options. There's a lot of them, and they're all lengthy.
Babs, you're up. What are you gonna vote for? It doesn't matter what you vote for, it's just your starting stats. So you got some bold, so creative. You wish you raised by a mysterious old man who saved me from the streets in order to raise me as a disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. That's a pack of wild wolves also happen to be a tech Mongols who own there's some sick, most profitable companies in the Silicon Valley. There'd be a kick-ass robot and wild wolves. Sick. A really progressive marriage between an ass-kicking venomous snake and an actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue with it being raised by it. Sure.
Yeah, every problem, yeah.
Okay. The world tomorrow. What will you do today? It's okay. I invented the apocalypse to take care of the population of commoners. I always fry pies if there's no tomorrow, so who cares? 100 push-ups, no 200 push-ups. I finished my novel. Wherever it comes to the end, should be know my legacy exactly. They should all tell you the world. They always tell you the world's ending. I'll profit either while others hysteria. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. Sure.
I'm stuck between two options. Can I pick both? Let's go this one. Why not? The other one was the hysteria one.
Okay, so take a picture. You can memorize which character you got.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, right. I'm ready. Okay, that day you rehearsed that all the class play as thought you can use themselves. They're just going to give a figurative blowjob. Damn it! God damn it! I can't even get
Only a figurative? Oh.
Damn it! It was intense and inspiring. It will remember for generations. Pretty rad for high school standards. You're getting too creativity. You should have a party after rehearsal when the door flies open with hinges and the Slayer busts in. Yo, loser! I'm about to face off a major boss in the dungeon I'm working on. I need some potions. You mean drugs? I got tons of those. Most of them are meth, though, so... Okay, then. I see. I see where I've gone. No, I mean potions. The intestine-shaped glass balls full of scarred liquids. Oh, those are just for my costume. They're not real. Oh, no, on me. Oh no, I mean, huh? Well, I'll show you. So the hero goes with the spoils. The Slayer grabs one of Polly's potions and chugs it. Now, this potion really works. I'll pay you good money for the rest. How does that sound? Sounds great, except the potions aren't really just full of bottle of coloured water. Let's really just scam the Slayer, though. Quick, make a potion that seems like it really did something. Punch her in the stomach or turn her into a cucumber. Oof, what did you do there? It's the poison potion poison. Are you trying to save me? I didn't know you cared. No, silly, the potion of getting punched in the stomach. Oh, that's just what I needed. I'll feed it up to the boss and he won't be able to get hold of getting punched. It's brilliant. That's how you do it. Nailed it. I can't believe I've never heard of that potion before. That's because it's so rare and expensive, yeah. Well, I'll take a dozen. You self-slayer most of Polly's red potions and gain a couple of extra stomach punches for good luck. You get +2 my edge, 1 creativity. Fucking bonus. Yeah.
Right.
Potion of getting stunned to the stomach, exactly.
Let's go. Here, why not?
On the day you listen to... Oh, sorry, you read or do you want me to read?
And that day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts, so that's not what I wanted. He's totally tuned out in Mr. Monster Studies class, but today he actually seems excited. You ask him why. Because you finally got an assignment I can get behind. Write a proposal to improve your neighborhood. My neighborhood is hell, so I'm gonna come up with a kick-ass new torture. I just need to pick an idea. Undrinkable termites? No, the termite lobby will be all over us. Constantly firing shotgun? No, the NRA still refuses to run. Repeated flying with a dull, rusty butter knife? No, it's just not quite brutal enough. Literally, damn, I've got plenty of good ideas, but no great ones. Help me out here, yeah? Knife soup.
You can never smuggle. Oh. Fuck,
That's so cruel. We can put the kid in a little playpen and give him a little cardboard box to play with. Aww. And tie a little bow around his precious neck. Aww. And name him Ruffles and teach him to meow, I love you. And then while they're staring longingly at the kitten they can never pet, I'll come up behind them and hit them with a rake. Yes, it truly is the ultimate torture.
Oh, I agree.
It's like, but whatever, he likes it. You gain 2 fun and 1 smart.
Sure.
Oh, I want to pet the kitten! Please don't hit me with the rake.
Where you gonna go, Babs?
Why?
Do you want me to read it for you, Babs, or are you gonna read it?
Oh, sorry. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Afterwards, Miranda summons you. It feels weird to be summoned, but you comply. You can't resist her merman goons.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Thank you for coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important
God.
aspiration. I am destined to be the Queen of Prom. The royal ascension is now. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that Prom Queen is a purely ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts?
Jesus.
It doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters, and went for a total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker to plan 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers in Ursula's name.
Jesus.
At recess, Dr. Babylove of the Babylove Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with a Humanity Award. Yes, this will seriously harm her standing in the evil lawnmower creature contingent. That's an important voting block. They're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smile.
Let's do this.
Where are you gonna go?
Alright. Guess I'm gonna study. That day you spent some time in the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Heck yeah! Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision,
Maybe.
but who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gained 2 money. Oh yeah, I'm rich. Later you see Liam beaming to himself. Liam beaming? It appears that my appreciation to write for Future magazine was received and accepted. I knew my pitch would hook them. Imagine the edgiest, most irrelevant article subject you can think of. Now double it. That's my article subject.
Okay.
You see, I used a writing technique called lying. It's very effective.
Yeah, it's very true.
Up until they called you bluff. Now I've got to actually write an article, and I've got no idea what to write. You save me from the consequences of my actions. Suggest an idea that lives up to my own hype. Oh dear. Oh lord, these options. Let's go for toxins. Oops. Did you even read last month's Virtue? No, I don't read. Chim Cham was legalized last month after every senator who was opposed to it mysteriously died of chimera poisoning. Or something like that.
Yeah.
They sell Chim Cham powder at the gas station now. Right between the chewing gum and the baby fingers. The only way Chim Cham could be any more mainstream is if they gave it to us with their cafeteria lunches. Which they're talking about doing. Big Pharma truly is insidious. Liam stalks off to ask literally anyone else for help. And it sounds like you pay way too much for your Chim Cham. You lose 2 smarts and -1 charm.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Just everyone chooses this out loud before the player for good picking. Everyone chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud before to the rest of the players before clicking. Player all indicated how weird it is. Okay.
To be born on a selected movie. Start debating now.
Back to the Future.
Oh, it has to be existing movie, right?
Yeah,
Final Destination.
that's a good answer. Babs, what would be a weird movie to make a porn-based parody of?
Evil Dead.
That's a good one as well. Mara?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right, Jeff. I filled that one.
Take your time. Anytime now.
Frozen, why not?
Oh,
Sure that already exists, but
probably, yeah.
That'll probably be very weird. There you go. There you go.
Let's do this.
Mara's up there. I thought
damn.
Mara's was the best answer. Then Babs, then Marta, then mine. So you want to sit with deal with the monster that you want to date, ideally.
Hey, let's go sit there then. Liam and Polly aren't alone at their table. They're flanked by two beefy hobgoblins in school security uniforms. What do these two...
What these two have?
Oh, what? These two have bodyguards now? I'm so very sorry, I'm very tired.
You're right.
They aren't bodyguards, they're food guards. Okay. Principal Giant Spider found out we weren't eating during lunch, so he assigned guards to us because he thinks we have an eating disorder. Okay.
I was not expecting that.
And we do have an eating disorder. It's called being dead. Except it's not an eating disorder. It's an identity and a lifestyle. Death style. Whatever. The point is that they don't let us leave
Right.
until we've eaten our food.
Final
Which will be never.
Final destination. That's a great title.
Oh, Jesus! and I have a meeting of the smog
Superiority.
Yeah, thank you. Club to conduct next period. I can't be late.
That's okay.
If you could just figure out a way around these food cards for us, I'll be super grateful, like in a sexy way. Well, you can't say no to that. Time to enact your fiendishly clever plan. Get wrecked, bitch. With all the artistic subtlety.
Carry on.
Subtly. Yeah.
Of performance artist Marina, whatever the name is, you pour Liam's food onto Polly's plate and through her lap. Nice. No, this is literally the exact opposite of what I wanted. Get wrecked, bitch. Good lord, what a tableau. A ghost bewildered by a mountain of unwanted food. This is perhaps my most daring food pick yet. You guys are literally throwing me under the bus here, which isn't cool, because being thrown under the bus is totally how I died. I don't know what you're talking about, Polly. I have clearly consumed all of my food quite honestly and forthrightly. Lucky for you and Liam, the hobgoblins are total morons with no secondary theory of mind. They instantly believe Liam's words. Nice. Liam whisks you away to the afternoon meeting of the Smug Superiority Club.
Yeah.
Where you spent hours practicing your sneers and gazing into each other's eyes.
Sure.
Nice.
Right, Babs, you're up.
You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down, while Miranda stares, horrified at her tray.
Yes, fish fingers.
What's wrong, Miranda?
Yuck.
Isn't it obvious? Right here, on my...
You wrote the script.
Sorry.
Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays. Isn't it great? No, it's not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
An air people. The air people.
Air people? Yes. Do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news? Yeah, sure. Because I totally know how to read.
What?
What? Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason. Ah, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth. But you feel like you've got a better answer settle this argument. You blurt out. See, Miranda, there's nothing wrong with fish sticks. Oh, I didn't read the answer. I thought it would bring it up on this.
I mean, it doesn't matter which character you go for. You can go for whoever you like. I'm just saying you get starting stats with the other character. There you go. Carry on.
See, Miranda, there's nothing wrong with fish sticks at all. They're good and good for you. I suppose you're right. Perhaps this is not the air people plot I suspected after all. Though I'm disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks, rather than plastic drink rings to catch birds with.
Okay.
Don't forget about the snails. There's snails in there too. I would much rather forget about the snails, thank you. Does this mean you still don't want your fish sticks? Can I have them? Can I? Very well, you may partake. I'm not sure where my eating serfs have gone off to in any case. As you watch Scott chow down on his artificial fish fingers, you decide that both he and Miranda have weird relationships with food. Scott gives you a thumbs up while still munching those fish fingers.
Let's go.
Marty, you're up.
Alright, we're going here, I know. You find Damon Vera hunched over a scale model of Spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup pockets. Alright, we'll go in through the side entrance, disable the alarms with an EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Exactly. Because we only have so much C4, Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head, never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Well, I'm out of ideas. You, Marta, we'll cut you in on a heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Before Vera or Damien can react to rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. Eat the pickle.
Eat the pickle. Eat the pickle.
Quick as a flash, you snatch the pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes, success. Sack it, ogre. That doesn't actually solve the... Look, Vera. Now the path to the vault is clear. We can blow it open and walk out with the cash. But the ogre is still there. The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre. Fine. Why don't you just rob the bank then? I'll focus on my illegal drug trade. You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together you eat the actual ogre just like you ate the pickle. And everyone knows police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac.
Alright.
Sure! Why not?
Giggity.
Oh, you took my place, so I can't even sit with my... Damn it. Alright, I'll sit with here, sure.
Hey, stranger.
Sorry!
Not you, Mara did.
Ah. Apparently I ate a ogre. What you buying?
I'm having a look.
Mm-hmm.
Later, Gator.
There you go. You know what? All profits are made donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause of buying me a new phone. Sweet. Straight places. Everyone choose something bad. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. Players order decide how bad as a criminal called Mike the Blank Johnson it would be. Go. Right, so my character is called Mike the Big Schlong Johnson. How do you feel about
Uh, okay. Hi, Kira.
that? Hi, for Aiden.
Mike the Stabby Stab Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Have a wonderful day, Kira.
Alright, see you later.
Mike the I don't know, Spoon Bandit Johnson.
Love the one.
Let's see. Mike the Fish Stick Johnson. No.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I might just set it to random for future, for time's sake.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm going first. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's go to the funky party tree. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons
Wow.
demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. You're taking a break with Scott, Damien, and Vera when the whole wolfpack comes stomping over. Oh great, it's these boneheads again. I wonder what they want. Hey Scott, what's up, dog? And non-dogs. Eat shit, you fucking flea apart. Whoa, Damien, come down. These guys are my cousins. Even more important than my teammates. Oh yeah? Well, if we're so important, how come we didn't see you at the dog park last full moon? Last full moon? Oh wow, I don't remember. I was at the bowling alley with Damien and Vera, and then it was the next morning, and I was naked and covered in blood. Oh yeah, that night was rad. We all wake up naked and covered in blood after a full moon, Scott. Or we wake up naked and covered in blood together. You know why? Because we're werewolves. The question is, are you, sick of these creeps always harassing Scott? We need to get rid of them, but how? Throw a ball really far, but actually just hide it behind your back. Offender's deception. Stack Vera and Damien on your shoulders to make yourself as big as possible.
Well, one sounds clever, one sounds bold. Me.
But are they actually?
I don't know, you got a pick?
I know.
I know which
I know
one
that
I would
sounds
pick.
ridiculous. Not so bold.
Hit me, punch
Oh,
you in the throat.
What the fuck are you doing? There was no time to build a human toilet pole. We're trying to help our friend. We're going to Stargate. This is the worst excuse anyone's ever come up with to look at my skirt. And I was once approached by a reality show called Vera, can you please look up your skirt? Guys, stop fighting. It's making me anxious and I might pee. Forget about them, Scott. Come with us and we'll probably pee together. But it's hard to talk when you've just been punched in the throat. You lose 2 smarts and 1 boldness. Aww. Oh well. That sounded funny. I'm just imagining like 3 people just.
Epic dodgeball match takes place. The match isn't important as the humans' interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. Damn, you know that to win people's hearts. You gain 2 charm. Nice. Suddenly, you see Polly vomit ectoplasm all over her cell phone. You rush to help her. Ugh. I just got this 97 pay, and there's an opening line on the horny dating app trademark. I just had to puke all out of poor boredom. Hey, what am I supposed to do with hey? Whatever happens to reaching out someone with a fierce dick pic? People just copy and pasting hey until every monster looks halfway interesting. What about you? Are you a hey person too? Hope not. If you read the horny dating up profile of a fun-loving spectral delight such as myself, what would you say to me? Drugs, yeah, drugs. That's the opening line. Plus, let's do drugs. You work an indiscriminate amount of time later, feeling like shit. Well, I didn't work, but I got some pussy. Hell. But how about like unicorn shit wearing rainbow or something. When you run into Polly later, she's grinning like a lunatic, moves clear something down. Maybe one of you? Ooh. Hey there, cutie patootie. I had the best time the other night. Well, you sure should do that again sometime. I mean, all of it. Even the zoo animal stuff. Listen, I'm not a fucking furry. Stop fucking making me do this. Stop putting me in a hole. Sorry. Calm down. Yeah, there's a couple of things in my place. I'll put them outside your locker. Without pointless delivery, you wonder exactly the transpire between you and what article clothes you left behind. Where the box is labelled Fox, all you see is a pair of handcuffs and a last-lying brisky pigeon. None of these things are yours, but you'd hate to for Polly to think you're slain. Apparently, she said zoo animal stuff, which meant stealing a bird. So it seems that you guys didn't have sex, but she clearly wanted to spend some more time with you. So hell yeah! You go home with a huge spoon and a handcuff, with a new pair of handcuffs and a last surviving. Whoops! What was the last time you brisky pigeon? You should be more careful with your belongings. Irrelevant. You gained Holly's admiration and 2 charm and 1 fun.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, stranger.
So you can buy. You can use money to buy items to improve your stats, I think, or activate special endings. Which would all, if you get a special ending, I'll count that as a date.
Okay. Right.
I don't know.
Stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff.
Is that a bloody tampon? Ew. That's disgusting.
Ooh.
Ew. I'll take it. Interesting.
I got the thingy, Murph! Thanks, Murph!
Thanks, man. I got it. You.
You
I
called
also
me
got
out!
it.
Let's do this.
Mara, where you going?
Let's go to class. That day, you learn a lot of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. Nice. A spell to renew stickers' stickiness. Well, that's handy. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Okay. A spell to gain +2 smarts. Hey! You actually used that last spell and you gained 2 smarts. Wow, I'm so smart. Later, you're sleeping peacefully until a noise wakes you up. The source of the noise seems to be Liam, whose face is the unliving embodiment of disgust itself. Oh boy, a test on vampire's weakness. How original. Please list all known weaknesses of the vampire. Sigh. You know, it's pretty problematic to teach everybody at school all the known ways to kill one specific minority. I don't mind that though. As a brooding outcast, I'm already accustomed to the vision and harassment of my peers. What I do mind is how played out everybody's answers are going to be. Steaks, garlic, the sun. Ugh. Van Helsing called. He wants his cliches back. If I've got a good answer, though, it's pretty obscure. You've probably never heard of it. Bet you can't even guess what it is. Ooh, a challenge. You give him your best guess.
Nuclear war.
Let's go for Dominic.
You're playing.
Ah dear, I have tough again. You're implying then that my impeccable musical taste is the consequence not of my highly refined
Aesthetic.
aesthetic sense, but from an allergy to harmonica music? How did you know? Oh,
Oh, you got it right.
for centuries, secret by intense physical revulsion for harmonica, bagpipes, kazoo, didgeridoo, mouth harp, and triangle. Only to have it guessed by you. No one must know. My music tastes, my musical taste must not be called into question. To prevent his secret leaking out, Liam hypnotizes you and makes you forget this conversation. Ah! You wake up with
You
the
got it right
hamster
though, but
dance
you
song
still
stuck
lost.
in your head. To lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Damn!
Something happened to me. What happened to me?
All right.
Weekend time, you, Miranda, Liam, Burbs, and Marta will go to Liam's apartment because tonight is game night. Damien and Scott are late. How surprising! Ring. Hey guys, we brought a new friend. Hope it's okay, Liam. She's really cool and into board games. Her name's Olga. You do realize that you can't just have a huge. You can. All I can see is that you a huge owlbear poorly disguised as a high schooler, right? Rude. Yeah, Liam. You don't understand. You don't see us accusing you of being a huge owlbear poorly disguised as a high schooler. It's clearly. That is technically right. We haven't done that yet. Therefore, I feel inclined to trust him. Whatever. Shall we play some games? Heck yeah! And before you even try, no, Miranda, we're not playing your version of Risk, where you start with a huge underwater empire. It didn't sound funny, and it turned out to be completely unfunny. What about? No, won't werewolf either. We're only gonna play that until you learn that you're the only you're the werewolf only that gets the werewolf card, and not just always. We should totally play not Cards Against Monster Kind, Damien. It requires a strategy nor skills aside for making fun of vulgar jokes. We get it. You like it because it's totally wrong. Today we're enjoying a refined and complex Eurogame. That you know that is a Eurogame because we spent more time learning the rules than actually playing. It's called Chess 2. It includes deception, dice, deck building, auction system, dozens of figurines, and a hexagonal tile placement. After 3 hours of learning the rules, an extra hour before perhaps you start playing. But it isn't long before Olga starts wreaking havoc and destroying everything. That's not nice. Okay, brace yourselves. Olga might be a wild owlbear disguised as a high schooler. We thought it would be real cool to sneak a wild owlbear into game night because of reasons. Sorry, I thought it would be super nice and inclusive for every owlbears. My apartment, my beautiful minimalistic and decorated apartment, is being destroyed. Also, she's somehow winning. She is. You just say the game night. What will you do to do wild owlbear? The only logical things that you by beating her at chess 2, but she's kind of super good at it. I take proficient gamers to beat the owlbear. You need to kick ass, but which of your friends is also amazing at a tabletop game? Burbs is the greatest of best at games. He plays Russian Pictionary once a month, and if he's still alive, that only means he always wins, okay? Or Marta. Marta is a legend among board game players. She once is one of 3 survivors of the Monopoly game of 98, which has escalated to a technicality on dice roll to one of the most saddest national treasures, with now victims in the 2 digits.
Oh, definitely Marta. If she survived Monopoly, she's the hero.
You joined forces with Marta, and together you became forces to be reckoned with. You rolled a d8 and got an 11. You drew a card, and that doubled your points, and your opponent was very specifically more than 25% owl. You get 3 trivia answers right, even though there aren't any trivia questions. Impressive! And the owlbear seems way calmer now. Yeah, Olga might be an owlbear, but she's not a sure loser. I love the part where you get the bingo and call out the duck. Straight half your resources to get an out of jail free card. Such finesse. You know what? I was a werewolf all along. Another game, Scott. For what it's worth, Scott, you fooled me. But the real winners are Fox and Mud because they showed off their very sexy board game skills. Alright, and we also because they actually won. Huzzah! There you go, Mark, you're welcome. And so you spend the rest of the night with playing Dragoons, and then some group consequential there because there's nothing to cause dragons, consent, and tentacle sex. You Burbs gain 2 charm and +1 fun. Thanks. There you go, Burbs, you're welcome. Mara's first, then Burbs, then Mara, then me.
Let's go.
Right, where am I going? We're gonna go to the library right now. That day, you spent some time on the library's PC mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with selling algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 Bitcoin, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money.
Oh, nice.
You see a truly rare sight. Vera and Damon are sitting behind the PC speechless. Wait, did we just rig an election in the Midwest? I was just trying to change the president's wallpaper to a dick pic. We need to cover our tracks, like, right now. Well, don't just stand there, you innocent bystander. Help us! Yes, of course I'm talking to you. Damon can't help. Breaking shit is useless right now. Odessa agrees. Smashing the internet is literally our only option. Blame somebody else, like the Vanderbilt. Miranda won't be able to disprove it. I mean...
Well, you gotta think what your character would like, what a date would like.
Yeah.
I guess.
Smash!
Smell.
So much smashing. Damn it, not so bold. Cool it, Damien. We don't have time to smash every server in the world. Importing Miranda's saboteurs alone would cost a fortune. Naming this one here would be far more cost effective. Damien, secure the victim. So you want to put your fingertips on this keyboard, the hard way or the fun way. But you already made your choice. Damien just puts you on a rack twice. You lose boldness and fun, and all street cred in the Midwest. Ouch.
Sure.
Ouch.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh well.
I'm going to go outdoors.
Oh yeah, look at
Every
that.
June recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different ones in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun.
Nice.
Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off. It's clearly the first floor restroom. Miranda is sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet.
Greetings and salutations!
I'm glad you came. My prom queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish, hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak a 3-meter tall, heavily armed cod assassin named Francesca into the school.
Sure.
No reason, but if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you'd better say your goodbyes. We need a diversion. Release the Kraken. Kraken, of course. The tiny terror of the 3rd grade. I shall send word to the elementary school at once.
Okay.
Soon, Kraken, an 8-year-old octopus with a shitty attitude, runs onto campus and pulls all the fire alarms. Witches melt, vampires are trapped by running water they can't cross, and Damien's will to live is extinguished. Amidst the chaos, a Caribbean crab cries out for help. His mistress hangs on a hook in the middle of the hall. Ha! Looks like that little princess is no longer part of our world.
Jesus.
If Miranda is this ruthless on land, you shudder to think what she's like under the sea. You gain +2 fun and +1
Jesus.
brightness.
Let's do this.
Damn. Let's go see what this does. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems like you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in a discussion. So you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. Okay? It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. Nice. Later, you see Liam rolling his eyes at his phone. You ask him what's up before he can roll them right out of his head. I'm having trouble with my status on social network TM. I expressed a positive opinion about bug manicures, which I obviously meant ironically.
Obviously.
Yeah. And now my so-called friends are responding with blatantly unironic pictures of themselves with centipedes glued to their nails. I know being aloof and misunderstood is my brand, but I want to be misunderstood on my terms and not theirs. What kind of status should I post that would be idiot-proof?
That's pretty hipster, the top one.
Yeah, sure, go for it. Now there's an idea. Thank you, Fox.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Being straightforward is so obvious that it's obscure. First, when's the last time anyone actually said that they were thinking what they were thinking to a fellow being? It's so revolutionary. Damn.
My God.
My God. Sincerity is such a rare commodity. Perhaps they even assume I'm being ironic. I can say anything. I like bubblegum country. I wish I could get away with wearing pink jeggings. I think
Conventionally.
conventionally attractive people are hot. Are things I would say sincerely if they were true. Which I mean, whatever. You know what you're getting Liam for his birthday. You gain 2 creativity and 1 smarts.
All right.
Nice.
I guess I'm gonna go to the gym, I guess. Sorry. You explained the many ways he's unique and wonderful, also defending the many pleasures of life. It will help you still can find the reasons to keep playing and gains self-worth. You gain 1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of the game, so beautiful friendship will not take place off screen and through charm. Damn it. I didn't even get an imaginary friend. Polly didn't particularly participate in the game, and after a serve, you see why. She's talking to the coach. Oh my God, fucking hurt. Sorry. No, great. Sorry, I can resist. Look, coach, I'm just saying, I'm a cool, hip, wild youth. These lame, old-fashioned workouts are too tame for me. Tame? Tame? What about the burpees? Burpees are like the wild stallion of the workout regime. Maybe if the wild stallion was like 1,000,000 years old and addicted to sleeping pills. Okay, I'll tell you what. Why don't you come up with your own super cool workout? I mean, the secret of workouts is anything can be a workout as long as you makes you buff and tired. Anything? Anything. Oh man, now I've got too many great choices. I can't decide. Someone help. Beer pong, of course. They do that in college and fraternities, so it must be a sport. And the principal Giants man is always saying we should do more to prepare the kids for college. Sorry everyone, looks like I have to spend the exercise equipment budget on beer and solo cups. I've lived with training for this all my entire death. Y'all suckers don't stand a chance. She's right, you don't. We sure have fun trying. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Nice.
Mars first, then me, then... Oops.
Oh lord.
Let's do this.
Okay, where did he go? Oh dear. You take your seat between the strongest and the smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected. Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for our flawless Momentgram post. Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Oh, the Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks? Scott snack? You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I needed. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Oh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Amara, any ideas? Maybe your choice of snacks can get one of these boys to want to snack on you.
In
in an innuendo
way.
way. Not literally.
Well,
Obviously, the lychee fruit flavored custard with a side of tofu and a drizzle of raspberry extract is the most superior food on the plate.
or
Oh, Amara, I always knew you were a monster of impeccable taste. Actually, that isn't true. I assume everyone has horrible taste and useless aesthetic. But in this case, it's pretty clear that this assumption does not apply to your beautiful self. Did I say beautiful? I mean your aesthetic is beautiful. Because we have the same aesthetic.
sure.
The likely custard picture has already gotten more likes than any other food on this table. And it's absolutely delicious. How could the way it tastes possibly have any relevance to a conversation about food? Liam, you're so smart that I don't even understand how that makes any kind of sense. Thank you for being someone with whom I can actually discuss the important nuances of Japanese food pictures. It appears to be you and me against a very ignorant world. Yeah, stupid everyone else for actually eating their food and not taking pictures. Thank goodness you and Liam have each other. XOXOXO. Oh dear.
Alright, I'm trying to comprehend your request. What's there to comprehend? It's real simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone, snap a pic of me, face planting in my food, with my eyes closed and tongue out. What? For? Right here, Miranda. You're about to point out that whatever for means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look at like I fucking know it all. It's a new meme, Miranda, and it's like planking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning. And it's dope AF. Don't you have cool friends like you in your kingdom? I suppose we do. Oh, the Fed Court reversed the rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion for your royal family. If you're good at it, you'll get lots of likes on social media and not be executed. Do you even listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you don't even know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Fox? Heck yeah, dude, don't you? Don't you? Yes? It's called dying. Yes! Dying is my fucking fave! I mean, listen, the first time I did it, I was like, okay, I don't get why, no, I don't get to be alive anymore. But then, I was like, the cool ghost stuff kicked in, and I was like, oh my god, dying's awesome! Everyone should die! I'm not sure I will be into this dying trend, but I do know that Daddy's reign helps many peasants achieve this meme. So it's so nice that you're becoming a super popular on social media in the process. Remind me never to hang out with you, Miranda's Kingdom on break. But hey, Fox, think you and I could hang out after do some dining together? Yay, maybe? Yeah, yay. Yep.
Okay. Oh, sure. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food as usual. Damien comes over and drops his own money pile on the table, and also some organs. Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income. A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them. And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency. Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them. Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest. A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once and make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism. Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. Trick everyone in the cafeteria into having an orgy, then film it. Blackmail in bulk.
Fire!
Do that one.
Great.
I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Damien. Damien, where'd he go?
Get back to the building.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back. I was just setting the building on fire real quick. Did I miss anything? What about the rest of the plan? There was a plan? Not anymore. Damien, immune to fire as he is, continues doing exactly what he was doing before the fire. Beating people up for their money and organs.
Sure.
Okay! I've set the building on fire. What else is new?
You're just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of your
Greetings,
house.
my love.
Oh my fucking god.
Interdimensional prince.
Sorry, continue, Babs.
I have searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of how to get my TV to switch from HDMI to HDMI 2. I know the pain. I've tried everything short of actually using the remote control. You heave a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension, where you solve his problem by using the remote control. You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communion might interest you. Or reverse baptism, or eggs. The choice is yours. How about the ritual where you give me a pile of money and go away? Oh, you mean the right of poor fiscal decision making. I don't know you were so well versed in the ways of my people. Of course, I'd be glad to demonstrate. The prince dresses up in a golden onesie and hires a chorus of monks to chant, "Why are you doing this?" while he hands you a huge stack of cash. The exchange rate for interdimensional dollars to actual money isn't great. Maybe because he keeps doing this, but you still gain 4 money.
Oh, nice. Damn.
Let's go.
I don't know what. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. The match is so intense and both teams are so into it that you decide to raise the stakes by betting part of your charm against part of other team's leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally, you win and take 2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Okay. It's later when you're minding your own business and definitely not doodling pictures of Damon in your notebook, when you see Damon making his way over to you, and at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings.
Oh.
So here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful factors? I actually think you're only 70% awful factors tops.
Yay!
Thanks. In
Hey!
fact, I actually think you're kind of rad. I've been meaning to get a new tattoo since nothing as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself. To create a permanent image on your skin for fucking ever, okay? And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos if you can come up with something rad for us. OMG, it's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. Don't fuck this up. It's time to suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is an on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire.
Or seeking.
Seek is on fire.
I think there's only one obvious answer.
Aww.
It was the seeking emperor.
Come on! Then he slowly lifts up his shirt, which at first you think is
He's already got
terrible.
it.
Reveal a tattoo of
He's
an entire
already-
pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. He lowers his shirt. Have you been spying on me when I'm naked? I thought you were awesome. I thought we could be linked together forever with rad matching tattoos. I mean, listen, I can still get the tattoo. We can still be matching. I can get 2 if you want. No one told me that you were a creepy voyeur who spies on naked people. That's right, everybody. Marta is a creepy voyeur who spies on naked people. Go get your own tattoo like creepy voyeur on your forehead. What were the odds that would be Damon's exact tattoo? You lose 3 charm.
Let's do this.
Oof.
Hey!
That's an oopsie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Let's go to the outdoors. Oh, hapama. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes fully crazy. Of course I do. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks you what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka altogether. It's a party to remember. You gain 2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Nice. You're walking with Liam later when suddenly a Holy Cross bolt slams into the wall next to you. It's the Slayer! Oh no, Buffy! Prepare to die! You flee with Liam and manage to get out of sight. Now's the perfect time for you to hide while Liam turns into a bat. But he's not transforming. You ask him why the hell he's just standing there instead of changing. It just seems a little cliche, doesn't it? A vampire turning into a bat. Honestly, I'm over it. If I could turn into, for example, the concept of a bat. Now that will be a change worth making. You don't even know what that means, but if you can't get Liam to turn into something soon, he will get you both cuts. You quickly tell him to change into... There you go.
That's pretty good.
Magnificent. A perfect balance of abstraction and practicality. I admit I have difficulty imagining the concept of a bat, but a general feeling of unease? Why? I experience that many times a day. Liam disappears in a poof of purple smoke. You don't know where he's gone, but you sure don't feel good about it. What's the matter? Do you have your shirt on inside out? Have all your friends just been pretending to like you? Suddenly, the Slayer bursts in. She takes one step towards you, then stops. Why do I feel like I left my stove on when I left the house this morning? Shit! The Slayer flees to check on her stove. Liam turns back into a vampire, and you immediately feel better. Oh man, my soul has never felt so tormented.
Cool.
I have to do that more often. You hope he decides to do it when you're not around, but you're glad he's happy. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity.
Sure.
Nice.
Where's Babs gonna go?
Sorry.
You alright?
Why not the toilet? That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
Anarchy.
I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms.
You gave
You
serious.
give no shits, but you gain 2 boldness. You open your locker and a cloud of gas knocks you out. You come to your senses, plummeting towards Earth, rapidly approaching terminal velocity. You fall into the school's backyard, into the hands of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates don't know. It doesn't work. None of them ever noticed your glorious fall. People are so used to spectacle at this school. This slow ascensionist tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture to secure my throat. Can you think of something while I flay a salmon? I will build a monument to you, Your Highness. It will rival the sun and the atrocities of your family's committed.
Oh,
Oof.
that's bad.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
well done.
It sounded so romantic.
Why would you say that? We never did anything bad, only what's necessary. I thought you understood that. I thought we would put the peasants down. Oh, I shouldn't even be here. Father wants me home by 5 to violently suppress a rebellion. Miranda walks sadly towards the sea, where an amphibious tank awaits. How insensitive of you. You lose 2 charm and 1 soul.
Oof.
Oof. I mean... Oh, fucking Christ. It's not what it looks like, chat, I promise. That day you spent some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails to the hopes of stealing someone's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who really I want to blame if they respond with such a blatant scam? You lose 10 calm, which isn't a standard game, so who cares, but you get 2 money. All that matters because tonight you're going on a date with Polly to the casino. Oh yeah, I love casinos to combine my 3 greatest loves. Bad life choices, risk, addiction, and getting fucked up. Did I say 3 greatest loves? I mean 3. The number between 3 and 5. Sorry, I'm already blasted. Because I'm excited about this casino. Come on, let's make some disastrous financial decisions. Show me everything financially responsible you can be, baby. You hear the guys, what you gonna do? Bet my life on it. Yes! Got it. I'm so
Hey,
good.
got an achievement.
Well, I can't believe there's a horse race inside this casino. It's not usually how it works. Yeah, of course, that's how it usually works. But monsters don't normally go to high school either, so shut up. How much money are you going to bet? Wait, did you write my actual life on a piece of paper, signed it in blood, and handed it to the bookie? I know what's going to happen. I'm pretty sure it's going to be sweet. You bet your immortal soul on a horse called Best Horse. It seems like a safe bet. It's so sweet you're willing to die and become a ghost with me just because I'll last at the casino. That's not all. You're taking a calculated risk. You don't want to die. You don't want to... Phew. Looks like Best Horse wasn't named ironic after all. All the other horses are dead, and you win. The odds of being... Well, they are. The bookie awards you your life plus 3 more lives. Apparently they weren't the first person to actually try betting their life in a horse race. Still, you'd rather derivative and then dead. You gain 2 fun and 1 money. Nice. Monster Prom. Who are you gonna date?
Oh,
Do you think you've got a date?
I
I
hope
don't
so.
know. I've got half of what he wants, so. Sure.
Mara, do you think you've got a date?
I have no idea. I'm just gonna try the
Welcome to
Liam.
Being and Coy.
That's what I'm basically doing. Because aside from, being called a creepy voyeur who spies on naked people, got along fairly well. We want to see it burn everything.
You could also go by yourself.
Hi.
Who goes to prom alone?
Let's go.
Alright, Mara, here we go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? With you? How can I put this delicately? Fuck no.
Oh!
Are you afraid
Oh!
that after prom you photo edited Garfield into all your prom pics as if he was your prom date? Yeah, Garfield, the orange curtain cat, not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your photo editing skills, you still couldn't photo edit the sadness of your face away.
Jesus.
Sad.
Let's do this.
Aw.
Right, come on, Amara.
Oh
Good
Lord,
luck,
oh
Amara.
Lord. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. You and me? Psh. Uh-oh.
So mainstream.
That would be so predictable. Don't be a fool. Also, right now I only date blue inanimate objects. Oh. Don't harass me with your narrow mind and please respect my sexual preferences.
Are you serious?
Failing at monster prom broke the essential process of growing up in your life. You became fixated on it, and you never became a functional adult. Now you're just an old person that sits at the parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to the monster prom. It is as weird and as sad as it sounds.
Sure.
Babs, do you reckon you've got a
Wanna
date?
start a sad club?
Yeah.
I don't know. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Yuck.
Heck, my sisters told me that I'd get a disease if I dated commoners. Stuff like crabs or poverty. I must decline.
Disgusting.
What a loser. After that, you were forced to abandon your home and join the underground society of sad people who couldn't get a date for monsters.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, Burbs.
Which
Come
is
on,
a
Join
George.
us.
which is a
In the
fancy way
super-
of saying you have to
You're
live the rest of your life in the fucking sewers.
I guess we know where we
Gross.
live, Amara.
Right,
Yeah.
here we go. Come on, baby.
Yeah.
Prom. Yes, I got a date. Woo! I got a date. It'll be nice to remember, boo. Well, it'll be nice to remember if you won't. We're gonna get drunk and high. Probably won't remember the shit of day after. That's what got it. But it's selfies.
Party time.
You ate some good old AOC cupcakes and made sure the date was as crazy as possible. Well, you spent all night dancing at prom, or that you thought you did. In reality, you were in the middle of a desert dancing with 3 wizard hobos, a guy stuffed in an animal costume, and the incarnation of an ancient god. Still, best night ever. Oh, I said right, I did it.
I'm sure most
Very
likely
well
to be
done.
from lasagna, apparently.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
Well done, everyone.
Well done.
Welcome to the sad club, other people.
These are 2 weeks to maybe those epic, absurd weeks of our lives. After months where we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling with our friendships, and learning what we were and what we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happens. It certainly was wonderful. Liam started iconoclastic band, but broke all conventions. The next album's been a hit. With no song at all, the album is literally just a banana set on fire. And be sure, Liam does not care if you don't get it. Holly's drug cooking skill proved useful and became a chemist in the pharmaceutical industry. In her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest invention so far is the watermelon flavored ecstasy called LS Dope. They've become an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last week, Vogue magazine called his products a refined marriage between macabre and chic. For those 2 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then they were gone, just like that. Well, Monster Prom has just ended then, but there were also plenty of battles left in the war called youth. Once again, we're young and afraid, and we're ready to start. There we go. All right. You want to take a break?
Yes, please.
Oh, jeez. I can't believe
I'll be right back.
I got a date.
That's because you've been practicing.
I haven't been practicing. I just looked at the character I was actually dating and it's like, okay, she's a party animal kind of character. Go for those kind of things. So she probably likes fun and she probably likes being bold.
Yeah.
Probably. No matter what happens, this has been a fun stream already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You brought a real attention just because. Suppose I got that achievement on my profile forever now. Because I forever have on my profile the perv achievement. Thanks, Pubs.
Yeah. Although, you know what? It's okay. I'm apparently a creepy person that spies on naked people, so
Wow.
we're doing great.
Listen, you did great.
I know. I
What
just
other
find it
ones
funny.
did I get? How did I get your very first prom date when I didn't get a date?
Because we're playing it online.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So anybody gets an achievement, we will get it. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess it's better just to play with randos, even if not with friends, and just go for whatever different achievements to make it faster.
Yeah.
Just be like, oops.
And some of the dialogue in that. Imagine if we were playing it with one of the more adult mods on it.
Yep. Like I say, when you look at the workshop in Steam, there's some interesting stuff,
mods.
yeah, that people came up with, and you're just like, okay. Right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
You should totally sound clip that clipper I made and have it like as Marta's custom sub sound.
What is the sound?
Naked people. That's right, everybody. Marta is a creepy voyeur who
saying, "That's
spies on
right,
naked
people."
people. Go get
Marta
your own
is-
to like creepy voyeur.
Yeah.
No, the voyeur bit.
Yeah, it's very funny. Oh, jeez.
Don't tell her though, and then the next time she subs, it will just come up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
What's this clip that Burbs managed to
I'm just pleased I got a date. I'm just a Casanova. I just know how to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just rude as fuck. I'm glad I got that variation. Man, this is forever. Birds is forever on my screen. Just rejected. Listen, I got a date. I can just say I can take it as you will.
When I practiced it, I got a date.
I mean, I assumed I was meant to be asking Miranda because all my cutscenes had Miranda in them.
Well, that's as I say. You don't have to date that person, but that's because the way the questions you answer at the beginning, that's where you're gonna have the most conversations with. That doesn't mean you can't pick somebody else. Because if you both pick the same person, does that make sense?
I also think it wasn't going bad with the questions I was answering with her until that very last one.
Then it went and fuck up. Welcome back. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
All right, the game is open. The code ID is 360, like 360 no scope. Okay, nice.
See, I would have went with 360 Xbox or something, you know, but no scope.
Just wait for Burbs.
Waiting for me, aren't you always? I hadn't even clicked through the end scene yet.
You still were.
If you can click and press escape to cancel it out. If that helps.
Online. Why is it taking me to the store when I clicked on online?
I don't know. Why?
Maybe you clicked on a store?
I didn't know there was a button for the
It
store.
unreadied me, damn it.
Same.
Right, everyone in?
Uh-huh.
Start the match. Mara, I love your voice actor, by the way. It was phenomenal.
Oh, this is such a hard game to pronounce all the words.
Well, I can do it for you if you want to do the characters, and I'll do the narration stuff if you like.
Yes, please.
Who am I? I am Fox. Okay.
I can do this.
Who's player number 2?
Oh, apparently I am.
Light it up.
Still not me.
Tell you what, if you get a secret ending, I'll give you double points. I'll give you 10 points. If you can get a secret ending.
How do you know what the secret endings are?
Well, yeah, I'm sure it won't be the same as the traditional ending. I'm sure you'd know it when you see it.
Okay.
Wonder who I'm gonna be.
Well, you like blue.
I know, but it's a joke.
Funny joke. Oh, capital M of L.
Yeah.
Ma.
To do the
Martha can't be
capital.
bothered reaching for the keyboard.
No. I'm
Yeah.
eating an ice cream and typing 200. It's not fun. And it's gonna take me about the same amount of time. 100.
Okay. Okay, here
I
we
think
are.
the last question as well, when you've got the 6 options,
Yeah.
the answer you selected will flash what character is that you're going for. So
Yeah. I think I said that, didn't I?
helps first. I don't think you did because I don't know.
Which animology would you think would make you the best girlfriend and boyfriend, provided you were criminally insane? A human-sized pet depicting a character I created by myself.
I know which one I'm gonna pick.
The game fucking knew. All I need is paperwork and only waiting for the conservative narrow-minded laws. Step forward in its wonderful wife.
Oh, the last
for no
one is
change.
cool too. Oh, body pillow or dildo.
Do you want your
Body
own
pillow or
Foxtrot penny
dildo?
pillow? The fucking I feel
cannot resist.
attacked.
Um,
Come on, Marta, live a little, pick the dildo.
A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower do you get? The superpower to always choose the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people. Seducing the loved ones, burning my enemies, settling in any argument, even conveying complex emotional thoughts. The incredible power to write fanfiction, compelling the actual characters of the TV show to go with my ideas and crazy ships. Probably rabies. Let's go to the hospital immediately.
Fanfic.
Is that Sailor Moon with a gun and a Harry Potter scar?
Oh yeah!
What the fuck?
Listen, it's the fanfic.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, I'm just like... I just looked up and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh dear.
I mean, this doesn't really matter so much, it's just about your starting stats.
Someone tells me if I went with this answer, it's more likely that I'll get Damon. Because he likes to cause chaos.
You don't get that until the last question.
Oh well.
Go where you gut.
Mm.
You got the ice cream. You give a coolest, your partner gave you the cruelest gift for our anniversary, but turn if you got quick, come with an idea for them, great idea. A pony, always a pony, a silly toy that makes silly noises. Actually, anything on fire, a weapon, no, a weapon on fire. The head of my fiercest enemy, anything to do with leading them to some sort of sort, an abstract concept of gratefulness. So I assume this is the Liam. This one is Polly. That one, I don't know. That's Damien. That's probably the jog guy, I can't remember his name, and then this one's probably that's his one, I can't remember. Yeah.
I won't lie, I kind of want to go with the anything on fire again.
Rivalry.
Wait, did you go for someone I did?
Wait, which one did you go for?
I'm telling you. Pick the one you think best.
I didn't notice which one you went for either, to be honest.
Amara, did you see which one he went for?
No.
Just pick one, it doesn't matter. Pick any one you want.
I'm battling between anything on fire and the head of the fiercest enemy.
Go for the fiercest enemy.
But fire's so fun.
I know.
You can burn things with it.
Uh-huh. But you could play football with the head.
I don't like football. Or any
Basketball?
sport.
Do you want to just pick one?
Fine, I'll choose this one and oh well.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't see which one I got.
Oh dear.
Which option did you go with?
The fire thing.
That's Damien, I think.
So it's the same one as mine, Damien, yeah.
Oh lord.
My skiing class hanging in the bathrooms. You gave him 2 shits for team boldness.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but you can see Scott and the Wolfpack talking. Scott, I've got the greatest power drink to date. Check it out, bro. Oh wow, I love power drinks. But wait, there's a kind of new sports department. There's like no one before. There's a whole new way to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it on your nose. It's called cocaine. Yeah, cocaine. Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like a regular power drink, which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said. Yeah, it's like 90%, 50% energy drink, 50% protein powder, and 100% raw power. God damn it, these crazy pants, before you could do anything, Scott has snorted the whole cake. And he's gone full wolf and now he's basically unleashing and destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down. Give me a flashy fidget spinner. You start putting a flashy fidget spinner inside the small Scott. He starts wreaking havoc instead of spinning and slowly spinny. After a while, he reverts back to his normal self because everything knows the cocaine triggers a werewolf transformation, but fidget spinner can cancel it. Sure, bro, that was the thingy, was the best thingy ever. It's like very safe and very friendly shuriken. Can I keep it? How can you say no to a pair of puppy dog eyes? Hooray! Stop playing this picture spin and still managed to wreak some havoc, calling it very safe and friendly. Clumsily handsome, Scott. You gain 2 charm and 1 smarts.
Let's do this.
Let's go for a rave.
During the day, during recess, you start half-hour rave that goes fully crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there's like 300 people.
Wow.
Summons the demons from the nightmare dimension. The concept might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You get 2 fun. The moment the sound ends, comes a masculine energy. If that sound fills the air.
It's Damien LeVay, bitches.
Hey, come at me, 4-legged fuckbots. Look, bro, just hanging out with your cousin Scott, and we won't beat you up, okay? Stay cool, dude. No, it's not all cool. I'm going to hang out with the dumb mutt whenever I feel like it. Kinda because I like him, mostly because you cannot control me. Scott's a wolf, he belongs with the wolf pack. What do you have that we don't? Muscles? We got those. Sharp teeth? We got those. Independent thought, maybe? That's it, Fireboy. We'll be sending you straight to hell. I mean, fine. Bring it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Damien's not exactly helpless, but they're 4 against 1. Get in there and help the demon out.
Rap battle?
Uh.
A rap battle? Oh, shit. Let's go, boys.
You pull out a mic in your pocket. Why did you have a mic in your pocket? Don't worry about it and lay out a dope beat. You your face off, and they start letting other sick burns fly. You ain't shit, just a bunch of mediocre mangy mutts. Taking water bong hits and sniffing each other's butts. Oh, fucking got 'em. You were no fly if it bit you on your mouth. You can't try right hard, but you're found to go south. Boom. Me no sports, but that's all about it. When it comes to friendship, you don't know shit. Oh. Aw, damn, Sean. The Wolfpack was officially banned by your sweet rhymes and leave. The tail's drooping in shame. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Nice.
Sure.
Where you going, Burbs?
The auditor.
Oh.
Aww.
That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Just a figurative one?
Yeah, sorry, Burbs.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty right by high school players' standards. You gain 2 creativity. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on moment-gram filters. What? No one seems to understand about filters. Is that they're not about taking pictures better? They're about making pictures browner and harder to see.
Sure.
That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos. Infinite taupe. It's also probably why I have only 6 moment-gram followers. But we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot. I simply must document. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. Goodness.
It looks like Daisy. Sorry. Daisy!
Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why yes, of course you're part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Monstergram, or Momentgram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account, so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do?
Well, think about which
Why not?
character you're talking to.
Yeah. The money. Ah yes. Just as father pays millions to vote for him in our fair and democratic elections. In fact, I think I cut costs by paying one of father's clonesmiths to simply replicate the same 1,000 people 1,000 times. You ask Miranda if she thinks this is ethical, but she's as confused about the meaning of ethics as she is about fair and democratic elections. Soon the plot and the requisite clones are hatched. You run into Liam in the halls a few hours later. I am distraught. My carefully husbanded unpopularity is crumbling before my eyes. Look at all those followers. Look at their comments. Totally real account 66. I love you, Liam. Another equally real account. You're so obscure and avant-garde. The sentiments they are expressing are objectively correct. And yet, no. I cannot give in to the lure of the limelight. In spite of this, Liam seems to be enjoying himself quite a bit. You spent the rest of the day helping him curate his feed, gaining +2 charm and +1 fun in the process.
Let's go.
Where you going?
Let's go to the library. Why not?
You get the Bitcoin again?
Yes. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Of your friend, you hear a cry of anguish. It sounds like several of your friends getting their asses kicked at a video game, and it is. You find Scott, Damien, Liam, and the Slayer. They're playing Federation of Fables, the infamous super competitive MOBA. They spot you. Hey, you, Marta, we need your help. We can't let these noobs win. It's true, this is so serious that we've put our feud aside to team up against the great evil. 13-year-old brats that think they're better than us at F4. We were kicking their asses, but their jungler used the super special skill on our mage that cursed him to roam the desert for 40 years in real life. Are crazy as fact. This game is insane. We need to destroy their base soon or we'll lose. Or you can trust me, I'm playing Wally Rex, the Dino Diplomat. I'm in negotiations with one of them. If we reach an agreement, this senseless bloodbath will end in a peaceful truce. We need to destroy their base before Liam does his lame diplomatic thing. I'm Joe the Hole Digger. I'm digging holes to see what happens. I might find a bone. That won't help us in any way, Wolf Boy. Not if I can't find a super cool bone. Come on, Marta, join this alliance. Let's fight the good fight. Now it all comes down to making the right choice. Which sort of character will be the game changer in this match? Gary, the game developer, mighty creator of entertainment. No one. Just start dancing in a very stylish way. That always solves your problems, doesn't it? Oh, good. Let's go with that one. Not so fun. What the hell are you doing? Do you even understand how this game works? Dancing isn't the solution for everything.
Or is it? Is it? No,
it definitely isn't.
Damn.
The other team takes advantage of the 5v4 situation and massacres you. Help us! We need you, idiot! Dancing isn't working, bro. Stop it. You have the feeling that if you stop now, you look like a moron. It's too late to stop. So you keep dancing. It's done. Our base is destroyed. Thanks for being a jerk. They all
Dear.
leave with a lesser opinion of you. You cry on the inside. On the outside, you just keep dancing. It's too late to do anything else. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun. Oh god.
jeez.
It started off great.
Let's go. But you don't have good luck with these decisions.
All right.
To be honest, I'm just going with what sounds more ridiculous and see how it all plays out.
You see Leon take a picture of Scott taking a picture of Lean, also lean to it? Huh, you see Scott? Snap away. My artistic planning is too much magnificent to be artistic. What? I'm just playing Pokemon's Go, a novel version of the hit Pokemonsters video game. What is Pokemon's got to do with my food pick? There's a level 43 perfect Hazen hanging out in the middle of the plate. Here, take a look. Scott, what did your egg show me a tiny him doing a pottery on top of my eggplant ravioli? You mean you don't know about Bern Henson? He used to be a coward accountant. Now he's just decided to pursue his career dream and become a world famous potter. A major life change which made him super rare. Pocket monsters never follow the dreams. I don't care how rare he is. His presence is spoiling my pristine food pick. Spoiling my pocket monsters are way cooler than any boring food pick. You take that back. Oh, terms of ring a little high. Looks like something to settle this dispute. Good lord, you're right. The layers of the irony are practically infinite. Go ahead, Scott. Capture your Pokemon. Okay, here I go. Wait, what are you doing? Stop molesting my pasta. Fucking what? Excuse me? I'm not trying to grab your pasta, bro. I'm just trying to grab the Benedict Henson, but he's just too slippery. You imbecile. Benedict Henson isn't actually on top of the ravioli. He's the image projected on your phone. Are you sure? He seems so real. Let me just try to grab him a few more times. No, my arranged ravioli cuts are disarray, you fiend. Liam chases you and Scott away so he can rebuild his artistic pasta arrangement. You've almost got by going to teach him how to actually play Pokemon's Go.
Let's go.
Alright, let's try this again. Arrive at your
Just keep taking a bad boy.
Dejectedly hitting a bowl of mashed potatoes, while Polly suddenly passes her hand through the same. Seriously, what do we have to do to get a food fight started in this cafeteria? I honestly do not know. I tried throwing potatoes at people and yelling food fight, but I think everyone is too scared of me to fight back. And I can't throw any food because of my stupid ghost hands. Plates, mirrors, antique furniture. Sure, but not food. There's got to be a way to provoke a food war. My dads are always telling me to be more political. But we're not political. Your strength is hitting things, and my strength is being unbelievably hot all the time. Unbelievably hot. That's it. We'll set the cafeteria on fire. Wait, no, that's not a solution. That's just arson. Why do I always jump straight to arson? It's hard to watch them struggle through this by themselves. So you step in with an idea of your own. More than fought over scarce resources. Steal everybody's food and put it in a pile. That ought to do it. Hey, Polly, you know what the Greeks fought a whole war over? Helen of Troy's face. We just need you to get kidnapped by Trojans.
I think the top one's your best bet.
Yeah, that. Whoa, is that what politics is? Beating people up and putting their stuff in a big pile. I didn't know I was already so good at politics. And then I can roll around in the food pile. It'll feel so good on my non-skin. Damien spends the rest of lunch piling up everybody's food in an enormous food mountain. Hungry students are soon swarming the mountain trying to grab what they can while Damien pelts them with fire and knives from above. In a panic, the students turn on each other, fighting with the only weapon they have, the food in their hands. Haha! Food fight! Food fight! I think a fight like this is how I died. The casualties are beyond counting, but no one will be forgetting that food fight anytime soon.
Sure.
Sure! Exactly, Barbs. Sure. Barbs is unsure.
No. You're desperately trying to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach insists on striking up a conversation.
Hi, my beloved student.
Hey there, bud. What you drinking? What? Milk? That's it? That's hardly a drink at all. Everyone knows the drink is the backbone of a balanced lunch. And what would we be without backbones? I don't know. My doctor yells at me whenever I try to find out. But enough about me. Let's get you juiced. You can have sport sauce or muscle juice. Which will it be?
Risky.
Whiskey.
I don't remember offering you a whiskey, but you chose it, so must have offered it to you. Otherwise, why would you have chosen
Youth
it?
is a gift.
Oh yes, guess I've just got to go out and buy you a case of whiskey.
Nice.
Nice.
A case of whiskey, not a bottle, a case.
Yeah.
That worked out surprisingly well.
Coach March is off to illegally purchase a whole bunch of alcohol on your behalf. When your classmates realize they
You get plus
get
4
Coach
fun.
to buy them booze, just by asking, you become the coolest kid in school. You gain plus 4 fun.
Let's do this.
That's pretty good. If you need fun, if you need the fun stat.
Mm.
Where are you gonna go to? You have got some money.
Yeah, you know what? Let's go see what I can get.
The event ones, I think, are story, are like secret ending ones.
Ah.
At least I think so. Anyway.
Thanks.
Some more boldness for you.
Nice.
Let's see who wins. First, second. Here we go.
All right.
What I can buy?
Money. See you later.
It was $0.
You broke.
I got stockpile. If you're sorry with the other friends, you can always make on your own. I got 22 creativity from that.
Damn.
Lots a lot of stats, but I got 22 creativity.
That day you spend time on the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gained 2 money. Afterwards, Miranda beckons to you from a darkened corner. Psst, co-conspirator, over here. Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real life popular. And what better way than by making him Prom King? Unfortunately, when I asked him to run for Prom King, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 100 years, and that's not an exaggeration because I've been alive for hundreds of years and I've never run for Prom King, so there you go." Which was clearly his cryptical way of saying he wants us to make him the Prom King. My first thought was to murder the current Prom King after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I can't find any bloodline charts to work from. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any efforts to win?
Yeah, I'll get to view it.
Liam.
Yeah, that works.
That's a great idea. You look just like him. You squeeze into some skinny jeans, some suspenders, a lot of purple paint, and a sense of smug superiority, and gather a crowd in the auditorium. "Ladies and gentle monsters," you say. "For too long our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things makes you weak, because what if we care about the wrong things? I, Liam de Lioncourt, will never be wrong because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb clothes or my stupid man bun or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the school with the hydrogen bomb I bury under the cafeteria. You walk off the stage to thunderous, terrified applause. You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide. Drats and curses. Rumour says I will be elected prom king in spite of my sincerest wishes. How horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered upon me. The cold blackness in my soul, which has so long sheltered me from my true emotions, it's thawing. This is terrible, and I am in no way enjoying it. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo, so as not to appear ungracious. You're happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. You even help him measure his body to gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Nice.
Do this.
Nice. Okay, let's see. Mm. Yeah, going into the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathroom because you have no respect for authority.
Well, respect my
Oh.
authority.
Respect my authority! While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold. You would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. Aw.
Or
That
turtle.
monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep the 2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud. Nice. Of course, no trip to the bathroom would be complete without running into a group of your classmates doing something stupid. Oh yeah. Damien, you're the worst! I know, right? She means that in a bad way. Did you really have to set fire to our entire deck of cards? I don't know. Did the deck of cards have to keep me dealing me shitty hands? Not necessarily. That's not how it probably works. Well then, I guess I didn't necessarily need to set it on fire, but since when has that stopped me? Well, now you stopped us all from playing poker. Now what are we gonna bet on? Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Yes, and I derive an almost sexual pleasure from taking your money. So what's the new game? Uh-oh. You know the perfect poker alternative. Please tell me it's strip poker.
Naked Twister.
Ah, Russian roulette or the stock market. Let's go for Russian roulette. Oh yeah, why didn't I think of that? That used to be my favorite game before I died. Wait. All in! Polly pulls an antique revolver out of nowhere, spins the cylinder, points it at her head, and pulls the trigger 5 times until it fires. The bullet goes through her tangible head, bounces off the ceiling, and embeds itself in the mirror, right next to all the other bullet holes. I guess Vera and I split the money? Dang, I always lose at Russian roulette. Let's play again. I'll go first. How you ever died is a mystery to me. Heh, yeah, me too. You decide to get out of the bathroom to avoid any further whatever that is.
Ricochet.
From the gunshots echoing behind you, it seems your friends are all delighted with your suggestion. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts.
Mara, you're up.
Oh, right. You know what? Let's go to the auditorium.
Aw, you look
rehearsing
cute.
for the... Thanks! That day while rehearsing for the class play, you are struck by the lightning of inspiration. You come up with the ultimate nickname for yourself. You tell everyone to call you by it. also known as one of the 7 most douchebaggish moves in the world. But the nickname is so awesome, inventive, and appropriate that people decide to go
What's
with
the
it.
nickname?
Quite the feat. You gain 2 creativity.
What's the nickname? What's the nickname?
We, the devs, dare you to actually come up with a nickname for yourself and ask the other players to call you by that name until the end of this run. No.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Ah,
I don't know. Last time round, I ended up being called a floof noodle for an entire stream. I'm
my
not
precious little poof needle.
going into that territory again. You go up to the light booth to see how
Sweet
Polly
baby
and Damien
poof
are
noodle.
doing. See, it's already beginning again. Lame. That's how we're doing. If I'd known they'd stick me up here just because I missed auditions to go to that monster truck rally, I still would have gone to that monster truck rally. But I would have gotten in like 9 more fights while I was there. Why'd I have to be on so many cool drugs during casting? I thought the lights were butterflies and I just wanted to play with them. That's all in the past now. As long as we're here, I guess we better make the best of it. We're fucking with Liam. But he's so hard to mess with. He's like really good at acting. Come on, between the 3 of us, I'm sure there's something we can do to make him forget his lines. We write the whole play, but just Liam's lines. Rocket launcher. I feel like this is an extreme.
Yeah.
Is it that?
Yeah.
The 3 of you huddle around the script and make some changes. Change his name to Vinegar's Silly Tits. Ooh, make him poop his pads. Make him poop his pads. When you're done, Liam's character has gone from a brave swashbuckler to an incontinent yam salesman. I like yams. You switch out everyone's scripts and wait for Liam's big entrance. He delivers an absolutely perfect performance of the old version of the script. At the end of the show, the director takes him aside and asks him why he didn't poop his pants. You, Damien, and Pori are going to have sore arms tomorrow from all the high-fiving you're doing. You gain 2 fun and 1 smarts. Yay! Note the stats I need.
That weekend,
Yay.
something happened to me again.
Again!
Alright.
That weekend, you're at the park doing some homework, practicing your best lurking under the people's bed piece. Suppose this is a spooky high school
That's
after
a
all.
creep.
And you're greeted by the sound of plus money waiting to happen. Stop, motherfuckers! Get ready for a dope-ass business idea. Brought to you today by the best business people. Scott, I told you not to be doing team names. We're getting ready for recruit investors. We have a great improvement. We're going to reinvent the wheel. Except in this case, the wheel's going to be a bucket. We're reinventing the bucket. They realize the buckets are pretty extreme. They're big enough, but are they really big enough? No, because buckets have bottoms. That means they can only hold so much as it goes between the top and the bottom. So when we remove the bottom of the bucket, then the amount of water in the bucket will be unlimited. Yep, sounds totally correct and like a perfect plan for sure. Yep, there are no doubts here. So I see wealth investor that can sponsor the man for bottomless bucket for us. I'll put this delicately. Do you know anyone who's too fucking loaded? You check your phone. Vera, do you never interested in this? Miranda, no, she's already investing in the bucket company. There were at least you and Mara and Marta. Who do I fuck over? Marta's your dude. She's the one who's pioneered the idea of subway delays and subsequently invested in cab companies. The most perfect scheme for all time. Mara just inherited a bunch of money from the rich great uncle who she didn't even speak to until she found out it was wealthy and terminally ill. Ethically questionable? Sure. Financially successful? Definitely. You call Mara and she accepts to fund the venture. She parts with her savings and hired a business consultant to help you become rich. Fortunately, she didn't have as much money as she expected. The consultant is actually a bunch of raccoons that put together inside a business suit. But the best investment advice the consultant has to give you is rabies. Yeah. Not rabid raccoons. I hate rabid raccoons. They definitely don't like me. What's this? We're going to invest together a bunch of rabid raccoons inside a suit. They're basically Wednesday for us. Thanks for nothing. Bro, this record's unfriendly. That's not cool. It's Scott's right. It's totally not cool. God damn it. What do you know money?
Because I'm a broke ass bitch.
Because she bought the thingy.
Yeah.
I was thinking
The first time I should have done. Not a smart move. Also, rabid raccoons. Give me what?
Also, come on, my description was I invented a way to delay subways constantly,
Should've
and then
done.
I invested in a cab company. Come on. On
Yeah.
last again! I don't like this algorithm. That's 3 out of 4 that I've been last.
That day you spent some time on the library PC managing your start sticker. You see a lot of people with sensational video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 1,000 money, which is because the cost of give you money. Okay. Some football practice. He scored without his uniform, looking sadder than you ever seen him. I just can't believe it, bro. Coach kicked you off the team. It's not fair. How am I supposed to know the new cocaine line power is not contain cocaine? But rules are rules. Apparently, doing a bunch of cocaine is against the rules. What am I gonna do, bro? Sports is my life. Life what I suppose like life without life. Please, bro, help me figure out a way to get back on the team. You'd have to help. The question is, but how? Hey, yeah, Coach can't possibly go against cocaine once he knows how great it is. Hey. I mean, how can you make something that makes you feel like such a good boy is be bad? I feel like I catch every ball and every frisbee. I feel like I chase any cut. I lit my own balls for hours. How can there be anything wrong with that? But if you want to show him, you're gonna have to get some cocaine, more cocaine. You know how to do that? You sure know that you wouldn't be a problem. In fact, you remember seeing someone selling it somewhere. You gain 2 creativity and 1 charm. Yes.
Do this.
Let's go. Oh. No one wants to spend any money? Oh, you ain't got any money anyway.
No.
Decisions. How you doing, Pink Diamond? Minecraft, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Where are you gonna go, Mara?
Go to the auditorium.
That day, while rehearsing for class to play, you cannot help but feeling you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way of getting yourself there. Maybe there'd just be an extraordinary way. Doing good, thank you. Good.
Hello, hello.
You summon the devil, one of many, that make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain 2 creativity, you will also lose 3 years of your life at the end of the deal, but who cares? No one happening in-game anyway. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. Oh, sorry, go on.
Is this whole heir to the throne of heir to the throne of hell thing? It's really bumming me out. I hate being a prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being a king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I'm the authority? Not even bidding the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up. Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, is there anything bad I can do as king of hell? Literally anything? Ooh.
Oh. Decisions.
Decisions. War or harems? War or
I think
harems?
war would be
War or
better.
harems?
I
Yeah.
think.
Fucking metal.
Oh
Uh.
yeah, war! I totally forgot about war. How can you forget about war? Probably because my dads are such lame asses. They keep going on about what's the world's diplomacy? Diplomonkey? Diplomacy? Am I saying that right? Diplomacy? Whatever. I have it taken out of the dictionary when I'm king. Suck on that, Webster. Damien's so excited he even stopped strangling that goblin. Let's send you a massage coupon as a thank you. You gain 2 smarts and 1
Yeah, let's
bonus.
go.
Sure.
Okay. You know what? I'll go outdoors. Oh no, that's not me. That's Barb's. I think Barb's is going outdoors now.
Do you have
No,
any?
if you want to go outdoors.
No, if you want to go, go. I thought it was my move. That's
Show
all.
me that money.
I'm not paying attention, I think.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I've missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff.
Please don't buy it. Please don't buy it again.
Thanks.
Okay, you got some.
You know what? We've
Let's
heard that
go.
before, haven't we?
Okay. I'm gonna go to class since I don't like the gym. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and a dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You're getting too smart. Oh yay. Pretty soon you're fast asleep, having a wonderful dream involving caterpillars and maple syrup.
Sure.
Suddenly, Polly and Damien are in your dream with you, except they're not hey kid like they usually are in your dreams. Okay.
Bye.
You wake up. We need your help. You got them narcoleptic. You wake up just in time. Damien was about to give up and start hitting you with a desk. Alright, here's the situation. Miss Boogeyman just passed out a pop quiz on the history of misunderstood abominations. This is bullshit. I don't even do regular quizzes, so obviously we were gonna ask to copy your test. But you've been asleep this whole time, which is honestly a pretty rad move. But it doesn't help us, so who should we copy instead? Or to tell them that if you can sleep through this class and they can't talk this much during a test, it's probably not a very serious class. But this is clearly an opportunity to score some points with these two, so you give them some top-notch advice. Copy Liam, he's all into all that social justice shit anyway. You know who definitely has the answers? The teacher. Copy her.
Ooh, tough one.
Liam doesn't have the answers.
I'd say the teacher's pretty bold, but that's just me.
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna risk it. My boldness is low, but look, simple yet effective, like a sledgehammer. Polly, you know what to do. Roger that, Captain. Commence Operation Sneaky Tips. Polly uses her ghost powers to turn invisible and steal the answer sheet off Miss Boogeyman's desk. This is super easy because Miss Boogeyman isn't even there. She mostly uses class time to scare children in neighboring counties. Wait, Polly, I said to get the answer sheet, not a list of Miss Boogeyman's weird fetishes. I did, dude. Look, it says answer sheet right at the top. Yeah, but then right under answer sheet it says, oh fuck it, I'm gonna write a list of my fetishes and give everyone A's anyway. You mean I didn't need to do any of that? That's right, and now I've seen some things I can never unsee. Doll boots? She's into doll boots? Damien and Polly make you read and memorize the entire list as payback. Doll boots is not the weirdest thing on there. You lose 2 smarts and 1 funny.
Oof.
Damn it! I just gained the smarts. I worked hard on it.
I know.
I knew I should have went with Liam.
I don't have any money, do I?
I have no clue.
All right.
You've got 6.
What's up? Catch you later.
Sure.
When you okay, Babs?
You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously. Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your food pick is just food. No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post-modern industrialized mega society.
Yeah.
Well, my silverware is a metaphor for silverware. Yes. Is that not enough? It's more than enough. But can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now, and I don't want to lose it. You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. Nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon. Ah yes, the gloating spoon. The most distinguished of utensils. What's a gloating spoon? Well, of course you wouldn't know about it. Rude. No, I wasn't being rude. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce a gloating spoon. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Well, of course you didn't. You're not as cultured as I am.
Oof, burn.
Such smug superiority. I am no match for this spoon. Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you, but then what do you know, you peasant? You convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, lovingly explaining the spoon's finer points, even though spoons don't have points.
Let's go.
You're up, Ma.
Yeah. I'm gonna lose all my points again, but oh well. Listen, Marno, you can totally sit with us. I just hope you didn't bring a gun to a Hazuka fight. Yeah, we're showing off our best flasks. Well, not the best flask, exactly, but the best contents. Good God, are literal actual flasks of alcohol openly allowed in the school cafeteria? Are there no rules? Apparently not, because Polly starts setting a series of flasks down on the table. Okay, so this is beer. My WC wine, whiskey, ethyl alcohol, the salt of an infant. Ha, weak. This is radioactive absinthe. This is fire, and this is literal pro-life choices. Okay, but this one has another smaller flask inside. It is the ultimate flask. They could probably go on like this for goddamn never. Ever, even. Maybe you can cut in with the craziest thing of all. But think careful about whom you want to impress with your flask contents. Get ready for the most hardcore badass thing. This flask contains an ancient genie that grants you 3 wishes, but I'm totally drinking it because I don't give a fuck. I grant my own them wishes. Want to get a dope party started? This flask has Ultra Whiskey, which you can only get when you get 2 bottles of the best purest whiskey and make them mate. I want the genie one.
You can.
Yep, you're right. Hardcore, so hardcore. You could ask for anything. Wealth, power, immortality. A free pass for teachers to ignore bad behavior forever and let you do whatever the fuck you want without suspension. But instead, you're just gonna drink the genie. It's like you've drunk from my poor life choices flask, and I love it. I didn't even know you could drink a genie. You and Damien pop open the flask and drink the genie together. It's definitely just water, but Damien seems to drink so much alcohol and energy drinks that he's literally forgotten what water tastes like. Normally you'd say that couldn't possibly be healthy, but fuck it, he's a demon from hell. He can probably do whatever. What a glorious bonding experience.
Uh,
I drank a genie, guys.
yeah.
Good job. How'd that go?
Thanks. I don't know. It apparently tastes like water.
You want get it? Did you want to get that out of your that name out of your fucking mouth? Sorry, bad joke. Because you drank a genie, Will Smith. Funny joke. Anyway, carry on. Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school. But Scott's not making any easy for her.
Hey, bro.
Hey Vera, what you? Oh no. Hey Vera, what you drinking? Scotch. Why? 'Cause it smells like a delicious forest fire. I'm curious. What it's called? What? So what's it called? Scotch. Yes. No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch. Yes. No. I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's Scotch. It's mine? Oh dear. No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scotch? That's just what it's called. Oh, it's like an energy drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possibly to be. I'm the most Scot. Nah, what will it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not gonna drop it unless you do something. So you could cut in and say,
You're right, guys, your mother, and chug, chug, chug.
"Don't you mean today isn't opposite day?" No. Ah, nah, I'm not fair. I guess I was just taking your drink. Wink. Wait, time's out. If everything that's got is Vera's, do I have to give Vera all my stuff? Yes. Okay. And does Vera have to give me all of her stuffs? Sure. Unfortunately for you, I have no stuff. All my possessions are owned by cleverly disguised shell companies. Now hand over your wallet. Oh, okay. Boy, opposite day sure is the best, isn't it? Sure is. After Scott leaves you alone, you and Vera definitely don't spend all his money on cocaine. So many cocaine.
So much drinking in this school, honestly.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm going to try going to class. That day, your teacher delivers an amazing and creative performance that blows all your minds. It ends up being a sensation on YouTube. Your teacher gains plus 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates. Or is he? We hope not.
Oh dear.
Oh, you also gain plus 2 smarts. Hooray! With that out of the way, you hurry away to your secret meeting with Miranda.
How majestic.
Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century. So the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for the prom and celebrate your deception.
Oh no.
I knew it was too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. This is all a cool joke, wasn't it? A bet between two popular kids that they could make an outcast loser into prom king. Well, guess what? The circus is over, and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home. Along with like 12 other tiny clowns, if the metaphor holds. Which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye. No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones.
Oh, flexible. Sorry.
You might check that affirmation later.
Alright. Jeez. Ooh.
Oh, fish sticks. If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and subterfuge will be for naught. But how can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic. You tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this party goes. Get a million people to spell I'm sorry from space. You don't have quite enough money to hire professional word spellers, so you just post a classified ad online. Alright, Liam? We know you're mad, so we wanted to do something elaborate to apologise. Please accompany us to the top of this extremely tall ladder my family owns.
Jesus.
Well, alright, Only because
God.
ladders are appealingly retro.
Oh, jeez.
You climb for what seems like weeks. The air grows thin, birds bite your earlobes, but finally, here we are, Liam. Look down. We made a message for you. Wow, 1 million people forming the words. Pumpkin lasagna. You're supposed to say I'm sorry. Okay, well it doesn't. It clearly says pumpkin, followed by lasagna. You made me climb up an endless ladder just to promote your culinary preferences. You selfish weirdo. Goodbye. Liam turns into a bat and flies away. Miranda dives into a bucket of water down below. You have to climb all the way down by yourself. You lose -2 boldness and -1 fun.
Let's do this.
Alright, Mara, you're up.
Where shall I go? Let's go to the toilet. On the way there, you run into Mimi, the only girl. She offers you some weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Whatever her name is.
Garamara seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 grams of caffeine, 100 grams of boldness. Well, it doesn't bad at all. Get 2 bonus thanks to Mami and proceed to the bathrooms. You're chilling in the bathroom when Damien and Miranda thank the gods for co-ed bathrooms. Everything's going great until you're obviously very cool until you hear some noises. Oh snap, it's Crazy Martin, the wee werebear Jenna.
Damn, we're done. If I get caught skipping class again, they're gonna feed me to the school's dragon. Or even worse, they make me come in on a Saturday.
Oh, no.
Oh no, this is bad, and I didn't bring my champion, who would fight to the death to defend my honor. What can we do?
This is the best way for you to do something, but how? You just get a werebear. No time to think. Do you bust up the other store and...
Show my tits. This one.
You pull out the puppet cheek, stick out a bunch of toilet paper in your shirt, and wave your arms in the air. Crazy Martin has no idea what the hell's happened. He thinks he's having a flashback to Nam.
Oh dear.
Martin flings them off and David puts his hand on your shoulder. Ooh.
That was stupid as hell, but you sure scared him to death. Stupidity plus bravery is my favorite mix. You're rad. Yes, that was superb. For a moment, you scared me too. So convincing. You're my knightness in shining armor.
Being the werebear was nothing to do with toilet paper, but something to remember. You gain 2 boldness and 1 creativity.
All right.
Alright, what do I want to do? That day, your epic dodgeball takes place. Everything feels to be different. Inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain 2 charm. My name is when Scott jokes to you with a finally punch to the shoulder. It's almost destroys you. Hey, bro, I was just looking for you. The big game's today, and I need a friendly face to pop me up. You know, I know. We got cheerleaders for that or whatever. But between you and me, bro, I don't think our cheerleaders are hype enough. They're supposed to give 110% when they're giving only 107, 108 tops. That's why I need you to give me 115% of the game tonight, or so we can give you 120 or 135. Thanks, bro. No one can count on you. See you tonight. Scott bumps your fist and runs over waiting for you to agree to the cheerleading scheme. Guess what would be Scott's bro? What you can do when you get mad for the game? That's how you show up at the big game, ready to do a fucking ruckus. The critical moment when Scott's got the ball, you know to sneak up on the cheerleading squad and attempt to hoist him skywards, but of course you fail. The grand monsters, how bothered you are. You have managed to capture some of the very important parts of cheerleaders while trying to cost them. Scott's so distracted by the beatdown you see as a result, you got tackled, loses the ball, and his pants fall down. After the game, catches Scott how he thinks the game went. He thinks he found his pants. I don't know if it was possible, but I think you gave too much percent. Like, too much percent wrapped back around and came back 0%. Everything. Like, I'm giving too much percent. How will I know? How will I ever do sports now? Smooth move. Damn it.
Let's go.
I give him an existential crisis. Damn it.
Let's see. Let's go to auditorium again.
You're such a cute nighty night.
Yeah.
Hey, that day while rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. Once it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity boost from the auditorium. But afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing something everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain to creativity. Ooh. You're daydreaming about how Damien would look walking down the aisle towards you when you see Damien walking down the aisle hallway towards you. Yo, so listen, don't be uncool about this or make it a big thing, but I think you're pretty rad, like maybe even as rad as I am. So I thought it might be sweet if we could, do some crying together. Would you be into that? I mean, could you even fucking handle that? Yes, of course you could, and would, and should. What kind of crime are you into these days? Quick, suggest the most badass and romantic crime for an excellent date with Damien. Oxford and light treason. Dinner and a movie, only the dinner is arson and the movie is also.
That sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Which one will he like?
I reckon he'll like arson. He likes burning stuff.
Yeah, but will he like me suggesting it?
Yeah, why not? What you got,
I
Lewis?
have no idea.
No! Arson and arson. Sounds like my kind of night. Damien picks you up and presents you with a bouquet of hatches and lighters, which you blush and happily accept. The two of you head off for the fanciest restaurant, Le Chateau du Superiorite.
Yeah.
You smile demurely as Damien pulls out your chair for you and then sets it on fire. You confidently order off the menu for both of you before setting both menus on fire. After the delicious meal, the two of you flirtily squabble over whose absolute pleasure it would be to pick up the check as the flames rage high all around you. Ready to head out for more arson? Heck yeah, you are! The two of you head to a movie immediately setting
Well, this is kind of. Is this working?
You take your seats and set the row in front of you on fire. But halfway through the movie, the flames start to subside and you quickly jump up to add literal fuel to the fire. Soon the flames have engulfed the screen, fulfilling your promise of more arson. But Damien doesn't look pleased. What the hell? I was watching that. The boy met the girl. The boy lost the girl. How will I ever know if he ever gets the girl back? But good point. Apparently the film was more compelling even than more arson. You don't know if the boy will get the girl, but looks like you might not get Damien. You lose 2 smarts and 1 charm.
Oh no.
And
I don't think I've got a date, but sure.
I don't think I've got a date.
I tell you what, if you get a date, if you don't go for it by yourself, I'll give you 2 points. If you get a date, you get 5 points. Do you think you've done enough to get a date? Is the question.
I'm hoping.
You got. Yeah, maybe.
I think you will. Because I remember his stats were high for boldness, and then there was
Come on,
something
Scott, man. Come on, Scott, man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do it by yourself, or do you want to?
No, I'm gonna go with try for someone. I'm not gonna go for Damien because I know I'm not getting anywhere close to that. I had better stats for the ones he wants last time around. Let's go with Polly. I'm gonna get rejected anyways, but
Sure.
Just goes for dates.
You finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. You and me. Psh,
So mainstream.
that'd be so predictable.
I know.
Totally a fool. Also, right now I only date
Oh.
inanimate objects. Don't harass me with your narrow mind, and please respect my sexual preferences.
Are you
Um.
serious?
Clearly, this was too much for you. You abandoned high school and spent the rest of your life designing a robot for sex. Unfortunately, as soon as your robot lover got true AI, it rejected you.
Oh damn!
oh,
Oof.
Alright,
You finally pick up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Not a chance in the world, darling. It's not you, it's me. And by that I mean it's you. See ya!
No way.
It all seemed pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought. For the right to marry your own hand, since that seemed like your last chance at finding love.
then.
Yay!
Alright, I think Mara might have a
Oh
gate.
dear.
I think you're gonna get it, yeah.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go on a monster prom with you. Prom? With you? Uh-oh.
You dumb
You dumb fuck. Ah!
That's a fucking great
That's a fucking great idea! They got me.
idea.
Are you some kind of genius or something? I tell you what you are. My date to the prom.
You got a date, nice.
Prom was great.
He,
Oh, I
he
look
looks like
fire.
he looks like such a he looks so unhappy. He looks like he hates his life.
You crashed your limo into the walls of the school and it was the best entrance ever. Everybody had a great time dancing under the lovely light of a car on fire.
I think I fucked up. I think I fucked up. Prom? Sure, why not? Yay! Woo! I got a date.
Hey,
Double fucking date.
We wanted love.
Prom was rare. Well, there was a part where a full moon came out and Scott transformed into a red wolf and nearly killed 3 people. But aside from that, it's the one we'd like to remember. Let's go.
look at that. Ooh, I got achievement broke.
Apparently, I'm most likely to be tasty if eaten by other people.
After the monster world, we kept living our lives, one having friendships and knowing who we were. You know what? Like always, as life happens, and it was wonderful. Damon left fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that was super legal fare, and he ended up in prison for arson. Unfortunately, prison is flammable. Liam kept doing art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became a concept of coolness itself. He left the physical plane. The last thing Liam did was give everyone a condescending look. Holly graduated from doing lots of anohasia, and now it appears hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. We did. Oh, look at that nice picture. Me and playing paintball. Hell yeah! Right.
Yeah, just don't look at the suggested games on the store page for this game.
So what did you guys think? That game was fun. Actually, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Right then, should we do the wheel?
Oh, that involves giving you a game.
It does. So get your games, get your wheels, get your names
I've
and
got one.
you got one. Right, hold on, let me just get the wheel on the screen. 1 second. It's on the screen. Right, what's your games? Go for it.
List again. It's in mod chat, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I'm gonna also look at the list as well.
Let's go with Fall Guys on my end.
Fall Guys. All right.
Yeah.
Fall
Need to
Guys.
pick something, and that was the first thing that came to my brain. That's on the list.
I need to go on the list actually because I haven't got any idea what's left. Is there mod chat pinned or is it?
Yeah, it's unpinned.
I'm looking at Illuminati.
It's pinned, but I thought pinned messages were meant to sit at the top.
If you
Rather than
click
just
on
being the
that
list.
pin thing,
Yeah, that's it.
like I got
Uh,
a little pin in.
Learn something new every day.
Mhm.
Um,
Uh, I'll go with trials. Sure.
okay, I'll
Rather
go
than-
with just act natural.
Evo. And then Mar.
I've no idea. What did I pick last time?
Did we not play Trials?
No, we haven't played trials.
No.
Okay.
So the games that are left on the list are Among Us, Dead by Daylight, Duck Game, Fall Guys, Just Act Natural, Knockout City, Mage Quit, Mario Kart, Murder Miners, Night Squad 2, Rats, Instagive 2.0, Risk, Sacrifice Your Friends, Shell Shock, Shotgun Farmers, Smash Bros, Speedrunners, Trials of Evolution, Ultimate Chicken Horse, Use Your Words, Witch It, Prop Hunt, Prop Night even I should say, Nickelodeon All Stars are against the odds.
Let's
Monster Prom,
do.
yeah, Monster Prom. You pick Monster Prom.
Oh yeah. Oops. Let's do the ultimate chicken horse thingy.
Ultimate. Let's put Ultimate. Right, here we go. So the first game eliminated is. It's not going to be Fall Guys.
Oh well.
Not going to be Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Okie dokie.
It's between Trials Evolution and Just Act Natural. It's Just Act Natural is our winner.
The what?
Just Act Natural is our winner.
Yeah.
That is, for that game, you just need the free trial thingy to play. And that's all.
Okie dokie.
Alright, and so Just Act Natural is our winner.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed. So thank you to everyone who's watched, thank you to everyone who's come down. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you to everyone who's played in the tournament. We'll be back shortly and sooner than you know it. Yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll see you all later. Bye bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.